Today's Monday, 14th September 2020, my first official day back in the office. It's almost 1 p.m. I have my new personal assistant starting today, so he's been briefed on everything to do. My other assistant is in the office right now with him. I had a meeting this morning, and of course, mommy duties as well. I have to take care of all of that before leaving the house, make sure my daughter is all set, everything, then head over to my meeting, and now I'm heading over to the office. So once I get there, we'll get straight into work, and I'll give him a couple of hours of training on everything that needs to be done for the week and for the months ahead, and we'll start from there. So that's it. So I'm really excited. I feel almost like it's my first day at school. I have that that kind of feeling, that excitement since last night. Yeah, so it's great. It's always a blessing when you're in a position to give other people employment, when you become the employer as opposed to being an employee. So I'm really happy about that, the growth of my business, and I hope to add on as we go along. So that's it. To all things we give glory to God. I'm on my way to my 4 p.m. appointment with a real estate attorney. So far so good with everything I've had to do today. My new personal assistant, make sure I'm in the frame. My new personal assistant, so far so good. He's let's see, he blends in well with the company. The assignments I've given him so far, they've been petty stuff, but he seems welcoming to do whatever I ask him to do in terms of the work in the office, putting the files together. I'm encouraging him to bring in new ideas. So yeah, so I'm really, I gave him an assignment. So I left him with my other assistant, Ida, and both of Ida is going to show him, some of the things that we do on a daily basis, so that whether or not I'm there, he starts working on these things because they are very important to the work that I do. So she's going to start, coaching him on those things, and he's very tech savvy, so I don't anticipate him having any issues. As a matter of fact, I think he's going to be a great asset to my business. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I normally don't trust people. I still don't trust people. I mostly don't trust people. However, I'm learning to have faith in some people. So I choose to just have faith. And I think the definition of faith is, a belief in something you can't see. So I'm choosing to have faith in him that he will fulfill his obligations and live up to the expectations that I have. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm at the attorney's office that I told you about, the real estate attorney. This is the view from his office. He's on the 16th floor, and we're actually in Queens. And he has a view to the twin, the Freedom Towers, and what's the other building?
Empire State Building.
The Empire State. Oh my gosh, I've lived in New York how many decades, and I really. Okay, Freedom Tower and Empire State Building is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
look at that.
The Empire State Building is 34th Street in Manhattan, and the Freedom Tower is way downtown by Wall Street.
This is very beautiful. I'm on my way to the office now from the other attorney's office. I'm headed back to my office. I didn't intend to go back because it's about 4:30 p.m. now. I was just going to head straight home. However, I gave some assignments to my new PA, personal assistant, to work with my other assistant, and I got a call from someone in the office that my new assistant is just sitting there with nothing to do. So I'm wondering, okay, why do you have nothing to do? So I called him. He gave me his excuse. I called Ida. She gave me hers. So now I'm just going to go there. If you want something done right, you should do it yourself. So I'm concerned now that it's just the first day and this is happening, so I need to go there and straighten things out with the last hour or so that's left to make sure that everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I've actually canceled. I have an eye doctor appointment tomorrow, and just a follow-up, and I'm going to cancel it later today or tomorrow morning and reschedule, because now I'm worried that if I'm not here in the office tomorrow, the same thing may happen, and I can't have that. I'm not, we're not starting out this way, so I'm going to go back and regulate. Thanks a lot, Stanley. I'm on my way to my doctor's office, not for my eyes this time. Get your breast checked regularly, very important. So that's what I'm going for. I left my office. So first I have homeschool with my daughter. It starts at 8:30. So the hustle is real. And then after homeschool, I headed over to the office, dropped off a check for my assistant so that he could go file some papers in court, because they will only accept cash or attorney's check, and I prefer to pay with attorney's check so I have a better paper trail, and in case the receipts are lost or something. And so now I'm going to my doctor's office. I'm a little bit late. I'm running just a few minutes late because my appointment is like in 2 minutes really. So we're just about to pull in maybe another 2 minutes. But yeah, so after my doctor's office, I'm going to head over to Century 21. They are closing down, and I'm just curious. They're closing down, right? Yeah, so I just want to, let me go and try and be part of history. Just go there and see what they have. I have no business buying anything. Between last month and this month. So today is September 22nd. So between last month and this month, I've spent over $2,000 on clothes that I don't really need, but really want, and I just wanted to take, do me and take care of me. I deserve it for my hard work. So what I'm going to do is, go take some time to go through my closet, go through my wardrobe, and remove things that I no longer use. So I'm going to go through and get rid of them so that I can feel freer. I'm going to spend some time there, then go to the post office, mail some documents, and then head back to the office. Okay, so I'm headed to Century 21 now. The doctor didn't see me. She told me to reschedule. So I got to the parking lot. You have to call when you're in the parking lot, social distancing and all that. So that way, then they'll let you know when to come up. So I was about, let's say, 5 minutes late. And she canceled my appointment and I had to reschedule. I don't mind, but the problem I have is that this appointment that I had today, it was supposed to be since 2 months ago, and they canceled 2 or 3 times. They rescheduled. They called, oh, please, we would like to reschedule. The doctor has XYZ, whatever reasons they gave me. And I complied and rescheduled. Then yesterday, and then they changed the times as well. So they did this 3 times. And then yesterday, they called me and said, oh, we know your appointment is at 11:45. Can you come at 11 or 11:50? I'm like, I can't, because first of all, I have homeschooled my daughter. Then I have other things I have to do. So I've set up my appointments according to these things. So anyway, I said I'll be there by 11:45, and I get there at 11:50, and they told me, oh, don't come up. You have to reschedule. A lot of doctors do this. When you have a doctor's appointment, I'm sure most of you will agree with me, you wait there. I have actually waited for a doctor before for over 2 hours. The last one that happened was a horrible experience. It's a doctor that I've been seeing for years, an ophthalmologist, and it was a 4-hour wait. So what I do is I call when I'm in the lot and I say, hey, because I've been going there for years and I know how they are. So I said, how backed up is he? And they said 2 hours. So I went out, did whatever I had to do, called back, around that 2-hour mark. I'm in the area, how is it looking? Oh, it's going to be another hour and a half. So almost 4 hours for a doctor. I have a life. So, but the thing is, I understand, if you have a meeting or whatever, but when it's a habit for a physician to just, cancel your appointments, reschedule your time, and then when you're just a few minutes late, they have no consideration for you, that's just rude and inconsiderate. I don't like that. Anyway, nothing is lost. I'm just going to make good of my time and splurge. Splurge. I've splurged too much, but yeah, I'll make some good use of my time and splurge. And it's a beautiful day anyway, and I'm in great company. So yes, I will splurge and then head back to the office. What did you say? Bloomingdale's. So this is the Armani section. Whoever buys this jacket better look fly in it because it's 1,600. Mortgage prices, baby. So the fitting rooms are closed. So I recommend just trying it on here. These shorts really feel like it's very comfy, nice cotton thick material. But honestly, the moment I touched it, it felt like a towel, like a bathing towel. There's drawstrings. Let's see how much this towel costs. The brand is Onia, O-N-I-A, and it's $40. We're still at the men's department, going crazy. So he's trying to figure out if he should buy the joggers, the classic joggers, or just light trousers. So you're getting both. It's cute, but I have so many briefcases and office bags. Well, thank you though. So now we're headed to Century 21. There it is, Century 21. Yeah, they're really closing. This isn't a gimmick. The women's fitting room is upstairs. So we're all done signing. You have copies, Stanley? Mm-hmm. Awesome. So guys, this is the office that I was in last time. Beautiful views.
I'm still,
Yeah.
You have to scan on your phone when they go live.
But then
It's built-in scanning.
There's a scanning service actually that's for free for like your first couple of pages.
There's apps that
But
you take a picture, it'll convert it to PDF.